So I've gathered you here today to watch the absolute downfall of Mr. Bass and World of T-Shirts. Now, this is a tragic downfall. This is someone who is clearly very mentally unstable. This is someone who cannot really get over the crippling ideas behind the people that are around him. And he is getting taken advantage of time after time again. And it's because of a lot of different things. It stems to addiction. It stems to clout when people don't necessarily deserve clout. It is a time and time again a situation where someone who is mentally not there gets taken advantage of. We saw it with Daniel Larson, and I think we are going to see it again with this World of T-Shirts guy. Now, this has been all over my TikTok. You probably know this guy. His name is Joshua Block. He is known for the New York guy, okay? He makes this video about 150 times.
In New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of, there's nothing you can't do.
Now, this is obviously a song that is not his own. He didn't, for all I can tell you, he owns nothing about this song. It's just become his little thing. And this has led to a large ego. As soon as he started getting a following on TikTok, he got a ginormous ego. And this is kind of how he feels about New York as a whole.
I run this city now. Me! I run this city now. Me! Me! This is my city. New York is my city.
Now, obviously, this is very entertaining to watch. Obviously, he's not going to try to pull something on anyone. He's not going to do anything unintelligent. He shouldn't be doing anything wrong. As long as he's got the right people around him, there's nothing wrong with what he's doing. When I started seeing videos like that, I won't lie, I was kind of like, I don't know, maybe this kid's getting an ego, maybe I should stop watching him as much. And I kind of stopped watching him for a while. Then I learned about some very messed up things that have been happening in his life, such as his extreme alcoholism that he has been portraying in his most recent TikTok videos, such as this one.
Nobody's gonna know.
So basically, they banned alcohol on trains for Thanksgiving, so he snuck Fireball in. Now, that is a sign of an addict normally. You normally don't sneak alcohol into somewhere it's not supposed to be unless you are addicted to said thing. That is kind of gross. It's not great to see, especially someone who struggles with a mental illness as well. It's not a good thing to see him also struggling with an addiction. That's something that you shouldn't be seeing. That's something that I don't like to see. That's something that no one wants to see. And it has led him to doing some pretty bad things, such as on this TikTok live stream with 3.7 thousand people watching, he peed publicly in New York. That's not the only occurrence of him peeing in places he shouldn't be. On one occasion, he peed into a bucket on a subway train, and there's a whole video of his dong out there on the internet. There's also another situation where he peed publicly before. And honestly, these are bad traits already. But then he gets attached to somebody named Mr. Based. Not knowing any better, this is Mr. Based. This is a 50-some-odd-year-old man. An old man, someone who honestly doesn't look to be super untrustworthy at first glance until you found out that he is a confirmed criminal. What is his confirmed crimes? Well, his confirmed crimes is pimping out women. His non-so-confirmed crimes are allegedly and possibly doing something very bad to a woman and then her being found in a ditch. Let's just say that. I'm not going to go into detail of that. That is a very alleged crime. But a lot of evidence of this so-called crime has pointed back to him. And when he is asked on his current kick streams, again, he's a kick streamer, if that told you anything about him, he very much so bats it away. He doesn't address it. He will not address it. And he hates when he is asked those things. But Mr. Based, this 50-year-old man, is attached to this 20-year-old World of T-Shirts guy who is clearly an alcoholic and clearly under mental duress. And he does things like this. All the while, he is paying Joshua Block or World of T-Shirts. But albeit he is streaming this to thousands of people making thousands of dollars. So while he is paying himself thousands of dollars, he is paying World of T-Shirts hundreds of dollars, even though that is mainly the reason why he is even being watched is because of Joshua Block's antics and him peeing, doing crazy things. He records him doing stuff like this, publicly embarrassing himself.
I'm leaving today. I wanna be a kid before I I go insane.
Now, this is just one example of someone finding Joshua Block and then doing something very inappropriate to him. Unfortunately, a lot of the videos, or actually fortunately, a lot of the videos that are taken by Mr. Based on the streams, he has unlisted. He has taken down a lot of his kick streams where Joshua Block is doing the worst possible things. And that is obviously to self-protect. He has been accused of taking advantage of Joshua Block many different times now. And at this point, everybody kind of knows he's taking advantage of Joshua. And finally, I want to talk to you guys about Joshua Block's true mentality behind everything. Under this alcoholism, under this mental illness, you have deep-seated love for traveling. Now, Joshua Block talks about it multiple times on his TikTok. He likes traveling. He collects mugs from traveling. He loves to travel. And he does make a decent amount from his TikTok, and albeit a decent amount from getting paid $100, $200, $300 a night on Mr. Bass streams. Not even close to what he would make if he just did it himself, but he does make a decent amount, enough to travel to Puerto Rico most recently. Now, Joshua Block is currently in Puerto Rico, and I just want to show you some of the content that has been filmed since Joshua Block got sent to Puerto Rico. What has Mr. Bass done while Joshua Block is gone? Well, let's just keep in mind real fast, this is a 50-year-old man, and this 50-year-old man filmed himself and edited himself doing this.
Do you know where Bleecker Street?
Yeah, very cute. Wow. Very beautiful.
Do you know?
This is a 50-year-old man. And it's definitely a weird thing for him to be posting anything like that. Bro's bills must be very, very, very high to be doing stuff like this. I won't lie. But ultimately, I think that Mr. Based is kind of taking advantage of Joshua Block, and he is clearly someone who has a criminal history, so he would be more than willing to pimp somebody out again. There's a lot more criminal charges that I do not want to cover because obvious reasons. It's not really something you can talk about on YouTube, but if you would like to look up Mr. Based, more than willing to. You can see a lot of very, very bad things about him. Now, with that being said, I don't want this video to get to 8 minutes because of the monetization, and I will see you guys later.